So what should you be looking for in your family's feet this holiday season?
Let's find out!
Welcome to What's in My Shoe, the show where we talk all things feet and no subject is off limits. As always, I have Dr. Lockwood with me, and we have a special guest with us. What's your name, special guest?
Lauren.
We got Lauren June Heap with us. We're in our Christmas jammies.
Christmas jammies!
We are ready for the holiday season.
And Lauren's on Christmas break.
And Lauren's on Christmas break, so that's why she's here.
Yeah. Where's James?
At Grandma's house.
Yep.
Here's Ted, if you see him. Here's Ted.
Here's Ted.
So
we are coming to you live from HFAA new studio location in our basement. So yay! This
enjoy
is
this 70s couches.
Lauren, thank you, Yaya. Lauren
awesome.
and James's playroom. So we're talking about holiday season with your family. And, you know, as a podiatrist, I'll often get questions from family members and friends. Like, as soon as they find out that I take care of feet, there's like the shoes come off and we get lots of questions. So
yeah, and as a husband, I get asked, hey, can you ask your wife, the podiatrist, why my foot hurts?
And as a kid, I know all my friends have feet problems. They tell me.
They do.
It's gross.
Anyway, we're going to go through a couple of different scenarios, like the should you be worried if, you know, Grandma or Aunt Sally shows you this on their feet at Christmas time. So we're going to talk about that.
So producer Chad has sent me a bunch of warning signs of things that maybe you should or shouldn't look for in your family's feet. You know, Grandma you haven't seen all year, the cousin that brings up awkward political conversations, all those things. So let's get started. So first one, Dr. Lockwood, pronating, supinating. Should you be worried?
So everybody pronates or supinates, and pronate means that your foot is a little bit flatter. Supinate means you have a little bit of a higher arch, and that you walk to the outside of your foot. So everybody does it. It's just a matter of genetics and your gait pattern.
Do I do one of them?
You do. You pronate too much, so your feet turn in a little bit. So, and that just means people need orthotics. So it's not a problem. It's just you do need orthotics. Yes.
But if it goes too far one way or the other, your feet will start hurting and you'll notice it.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so, okay. Shoe leaning off of its sole.
Well, that's the same problem. Like if you turn in too much or turn out too much, your shoe is going to start to wear down. Yeah, Scott's shoes are terrible.
Oh, you mean like my shoe that have like no back of the heel?
Yeah, like right there.
I walk? Yeah.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, so he needs a new pair of shoes for Christmas. Lauren, you want to get Daddy a present?
No.
Okay.
So this one, stub toe with no reaction. I think I can handle this one, so let me do
good
that.
luck.
So here's what I think it would be. It's probably a sign of neuropathy, which is a condition where you have no feeling in your toes or your feet.
Yep.
And you definitely want to get that checked out because, you know, you could have other problems. If a diabetic or someone with neuropathy is not checking their feet regularly and they don't feel anything, they could have all kinds of foot problems.
Yeah.
Does Daddy always have that?
Daddy?
Yeah.
No, I do not have neuropathy.
He does not have neuropathy. But I will say that, you know, I don't want to keep this trend up. This will be my third Christmas in a row, New Year's in a row, that I've had a diabetic patient in the hospital, and I really don't want that to happen this year. So let's make that not happen.
Okay, tingling in the feet. I feel like this is the same condition. Get that box, man.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna play.
Honestly, I hope that we get quite a few of these. Oh, here he is. Oh.
There's Ted. Anyway, go ahead.
You know, tingling in your feet could be one of two things. It could be the beginning signs of some neuropathy. It also could be that you have like a little nerve impingement in your foot. So definitely want to get that checked out. We actually hear that often. People will tell me that they feel like they're walking on a balled up sock, or that the toes, just two toes tingle or something like that. So that's all something that we can address very easily and conservatively, but we want to address it.
What does the tinkling feel like?
Like, you remember how like if you fall asleep on your hand?
Oh,
That's the pins and needles feeling.
I don't like that feeling.
I know you
Hi,
don't.
I don't like that.
Ted.
That's annoying.
Okay, dark and purpling skin.
Ew.
So I call these grape jelly toes, and it's not a great thing because it just means that your circulation isn't very good. Now, most of the time when you have that darkening skin color, it's because the circulation coming back from your toes to your heart or from Miami to Chicago isn't very good. But sometimes it can be that your blood flow from Chicago, your heart, all the way down to Miami isn't good. And when that happens, that can be something that we have that can be kind of a medical emergency. So you do want to get those things checked out. Again.
All right, next one, feet swelling.
So feet swelling, super common. It can have a whole number of reasons on why it happens. I mean, we have, hi Yaya, she's a big watcher, her feet swell. So we try to make sure that if we're getting her like a new pair of slippers for Christmas, like when I got her new slippers, and then you told her at Thanksgiving, we got you new slippers. So she already is wearing her new accommodative slippers from Anodyne.
Order yours now.
Order yours now. Look at this.
Thanks, Lauren. Order yours now. Call our office. We can get you some slippers.
But it is something you want to get looked at. So yeah.
All right. Always leans on the same foot at rest.
What's that mean?
That actually might not even be a foot problem. A lot of times if people have hip problems or even issues with their low back, they'll find themselves leaning to one side or the other. But I can assess whether it's a foot problem and then guide you to the right location if that's the case.
Toes permanently curled. Is that a hammer toe?
Hammer toe. Hammer
yes.
time.
I got it right.
Those are really common. We see people, I have hammer toes. You've got a little hammer toe. Can you show your foot? Look at that cute foot. Look at that little hammer toe right there.
Where?
That's genetics. That little baby toe that curls. Say, hi, Auntie. Auntie's got that toe.
Hi, Auntie.
Hi, Yaya.
Hi, Yaya.
And Grandma Joe had that toe too.
Hi, Grandma Joe.
Yeah, we all had the toe. So it's genetics.
have it?
I do. I just have my shoes on, so I'm not taking my shoes off.
Okay. Next one. Avoid walks and activities to get off your feet. To get off their feet.
Oh, so like somebody who like doesn't take these walks because their feet hurt?
Yeah.
Well, that's not great. I mean, we don't want people's feet to be in pain. So if you're avoiding activities and avoiding like your daily living, then you definitely need to get that checked out. That is a do not wait.
Yes.
I
What do we say?
love dance.
Yeah,
Feet pain is not normal. And
Foot
if you
pain
have
is
foot
not
pain,
normal. Yeah.
I love
something's
my
wrong.
dance.
Yes.
Let's see. Trouble cutting toenails.
Ew.
Not a Christmas emergency. I'll throw that out
Don't
there.
call. Not a Christmas emergency.
Well, I mean,
please.
Definitely want to get it addressed. It could be a toenail fungus. It could be trauma to the nails. So you want to get it looked at. Make sure that it's not anything more serious.
How do you know all this?
Years of
I'm a
practice, years of
podiatrist.
education.
Mommy went to school for 18 years, 19 years.
Long time. Yeah.
Dad, how long did you go to school?
12, 16.
16. The normal. Just a bachelor's degree. Mama's got bachelor's
I guess
degree
I've got
in
A master's degree?
no.
Bachelor's degree.
Anyway.
Anyway, Lauren's in 4th grade.
I'm
Thick?
learning how to use a protractor in 4th grade. Daddy didn't learn until high school.
Really, Dad?
I don't remember when I learned to use a protractor.
You said it was in high school.
I used it like a spiral graph. How about that? You don't know what
What's
that is.
that?
School District 300, you coin.
Anyway, back to the list. Thick calluses.
What are those?
So those are not an emergency, but that is probably the most common question I'll get at holiday gatherings.
What?
Is, hey, check out my foot. I think I have this callus. So
Do I have any calluses
you-
on this foot?
no, you got a little bit right there on your foot, the bottom of your foot. But that's just because you run around with no shoes on. You and your brother.
It's coming.
All right, last one.
Uh huh.
Stinky feet. No, not an emergency. But yes, can be very bothersome at holiday gatherings when you kick those shoes off. So,
Yes.
you know, you got to be spraying down your shoes, putting stuff on your feet, changing your socks.
Clean socks. Ask Santa for socks. That is an infection. It's actually either a bacterial or fungal infection, and it's something that we treat really easily in the office. We've got shoe sprays and foot sprays that can help address it. So they make great stocking stuffers. I believe this is going to air right after the Christmas holiday. So, you know, as you look into the new year, you're trying to be as healthy as you possibly can. If you start a new activity and your feet are bothering you, definitely get in to see me because we want to make sure that we're addressing that. And
Heartland Foot Ankle Associates.
yep.
But, you know, new year, new you. You do some new things. You go hurt your foot. Give us a call. We'll fix it. Now, I do have some sad news for you, too.
Okay.
Ready?
After 3 years, we're going to take what's in my shoe and put it on the shelf a little bit. Put it on a hiatus for a little bit. We're going to take a break. Yeah, I know, Lauren. It's so sad.
Okay.
Die.
But it's been a great run so far. We're gonna try some new things out in 22, some new video ideas and some new content. So we're gonna take a break from this.
In the Bible.
Well, kids reacts, whatever. We've got some new things in the works. We won't say never that it'll never come back, but
Right, but for at least for winter 2022, there's gonna be no whims.
Right, but look forward. There will be one more. We're gonna have Chad put together a best of kind of little compilation of all the best moments of all the Whims episodes.
Like you painting your fingernails.
Painting fingernails and probably some wing eating in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
All kinds of things from we tried to do this live back in the day.
Oh man, that was
situation. So we're gonna have some fun with that. But
yeah.
you know, so
it's
sad.
we're just changing directions a little bit with the content. One of the things that we're going to do in 22 is make sure that we're really focusing on some of the problem-based issues. So we'll start in January. My understanding is we're starting with, is it heel pain? Is that the first one we're doing? Like
I don't know. Bye, Lauren.
Bye, Lauren. She's just leaving the episode. So we're going to start with some just really big things about, you know, what is heel pain and then how do you treat it, and going from there, like really good informative conversations, and then that all kind of leads to the fact that we have this cool ebook all about it. So more information based and kind of going from there, but still funny.
Still fun. There'll still be some music videos. There'll still be some reacts, whether it's Risby, Lockwood, kids, me. We'll still have some fun. We'll still have some fun content on there as well, so you guys can get a laugh.
Maybe a
at our
TikTok or
expense,
two.
One like,
TikTok dance.
one like equals one vote for Kids Reacts.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
Oh,
Lauren.
geez. Okay, and I'm watching whatever.
Like this video.
Whatever Ted's chewing up, so we're
Go
going to
get
wrap
that,
this up.
yeah.
So that's going to do it for this episode, possibly the final episode,
For
tier.
a while, yeah, heart.
But be sure to follow us on all our social media things. You can go to hfaa.me/social, and all those will be on there, so you can like, subscribe, follow, all the good stuff. So from the Heartland Foot and Ankle and the Lockwood Heap family, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will see you with some new videos in the next year. Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.
Bye.